The night was electric in Houston, Texas, as fans filled the vast arena, eagerly waiting for the legendary Elton John to take the stage. It was 2010, and the excitement in the air was palpable. The lights dimmed, and the crowd erupted in cheers, a wave of energy washing over everyone as they anticipated a night filled with unforgettable music. From the moment Elton began playing his first notes, it was clear this show would be special. His distinctive voice resonated through the venue, captivating both longtime fans and new listeners alike. The audience sang along to every song, their voices blending into an enthusiastic chorus that echoed throughout the hall. Each performance felt like a celebration, with fans lost in the magic of his melodies and moving lyrics. As the concert progressed, there was an undeniable sense of connection among those in attendance. People of all ages stood together, united by their love for Elton's music. It was more than just a concert. It was a gathering of hearts coming together to share joy, nostalgia, and even sorrow. Amidst this jubilant atmosphere, little did anyone know that a poignant moment was about to unfold. The lights cast a warm glow over the crowd as Elton played hit after hit. Yet it was a simple gesture from one devoted fan that would change the tone of the evening. Barbara Price, 60 years old and filled with emotion, held up a note that read, "Today would have been my son's birthday." This heartfelt message caught Elton's eye from where he sat at the piano. The excitement transformed into something deeper as Barbara's note brought forth feelings of love and loss. It became clear that this concert would not only be about music but also about connection, an opportunity for both performer and audience to share in something profound and meaningful. Barbara Price had always been a devoted fan of Elton John, her love for his music spanning decades. Now, at 60 years old, she had attended many of his concerts, each one a cherished experience. The melodies and lyrics often felt like they spoke directly to her heart, providing comfort and joy during life's ups and downs. But this night in Houston held special significance for Barbara. It marked the birthday of her son, who had tragically passed away several years earlier. In the weeks leading up to the concert, Barbara thought about how she could honor her son's memory. She wanted to celebrate his life while also sharing her love for Elton's music with everyone around her. On that night, as she entered the arena filled with excited fans, she felt a mix of anticipation and sadness. The cheers and laughter of others reminded her of the joyful moments she had shared with her son during their own musical adventures. Once seated, surrounded by other fans singing along to hits from the stage, Barbara felt both uplifted and emotional. As the concert progressed, memories flooded back to her, moments spent with her son watching Elton on TV or singing along in their living room. These recollections made her feel connected not only to him but also to everyone around her enjoying the performance. In that moment of reflection, Barbara decided to hold up a sign that read, "Today would have been my son's birthday." When she raised the note high for all to see, it was both an expression of love and a heartfelt tribute. Little did she know that this gesture would impact not just herself but also the artists performing on stage, creating an unforgettable moment for all involved. As the concert continued to thrill the audience, a wave of joy washed over the arena until Barbara decided the moment had come to share her heartfelt message. With shaking hands but a steady heart, she raised her sign high above her head for everyone to see. The words, "Today would have been my son's birthday," were written in bold letters, capturing the attention of those around her and sending a ripple of emotion through the crowd. The lively buzz faded into silence as people turned toward Barbara, their excitement giving way to a profound sense of empathy. It was as if time momentarily paused. Everyone felt the weight of her loss, uniting them in an unexpected yet powerful way. In that instant, the concert transformed from a mere performance into something deeply personal and meaningful. Elton John, playing at his piano, noticed the sign too. He paused mid-song, his eyes locking on to Barbara's earnest expression. A sudden hush fell over the venue as he nodded solemnly in acknowledgement of her message. What began as a night of celebration turned into one filled with reflection and connection, revealing the impact music can have, and how it can bridge even the most profound divides. Elton wiped away a tear, his heart visibly touched by Barbara's tribute. Without hesitation, he made an emotional decision right there on stage. He turned back to his band and announced, "Let's add Skyline Pigeon to the set list." This iconic song resonated with themes of longing and remembrance. Its inclusion served not only as a tribute to Barbara's son but also as an offering of comfort to all who were experiencing their own losses. In that moment, a blend of sadness and beauty, the audience drew closer together, understanding that music has the power to heal and connect souls in ways that words alone cannot express. Each note played carried with it a shared journey through love and remembrance. As the audience absorbed the weight of Barbara's message, Elton John's gaze remained fixed on her sign. From his position behind the piano, he had always possessed a unique ability to connect with his fans on a deeply emotional level. It was as if he could sense their joys, sorrows, and everything in between through the music he played. Each note seemed to resonate not just in the air but in the hearts of those listening. When Elton saw Barbara's sign, a solemn expression crossed his face. In that fleeting moment, he understood the profound grief she carried. It wasn't just another concert for him, it was an opportunity to acknowledge shared human experiences, loss, love, and remembrance. He paused mid-song, allowing silence to wash over the crowd as he processed this unexpected connection. With tears welling up in his eyes, Elton nodded slowly at Barbara, acknowledging her pain and courage. The crowd watched closely, feeling the shift in energy from celebration to something more intimate and heartfelt. This moment was no longer just about entertainment. It had become a shared journey of healing for everyone present. Elton's ability to reach out emotionally not only made him a beloved performer but also a compassionate human being who understood the power of music to heal. He turned back to his band and made an emotional decision that would resonate deeply with all gathered there. "Let's add Skyline Pigeon to the set list." This song, rich with themes of nostalgia and longing, felt like an appropriate tribute to honor Barbara's son and provide comfort to those grappling with loss. In this poignant exchange, Elton showcased how music can bridge divides and foster connections among people from different walks of life. The audience felt united by their shared emotions, each note reinforcing their understanding that they were not alone in their experiences of love and loss. Adding Skyline Pigeon to the setlist at that moment was a significant choice, both for Elton John and for the audience. The song, one of his earlier hits, carries a deep sense of nostalgia and longing. Its themes revolve around love, loss, and the desire to find peace in the midst of heartache, elements that resonated profoundly with Barbara's situation and everyone present. As the opening notes of Skyline Pigeon filled the arena, there was an almost palpable shift in energy. The audience fell into a hushed reverence, understanding the importance of what was about to unfold. Elton's voice poured over them like a balm, soft yet powerful, enveloping everyone in a shared moment of reflection. Each word seemed to echo their own sentiments, as they grappled with personal memories of love and loss, weaving Barbara's story into their own narratives. The song's lyrics evoke imagery of flight and freedom, something Barbara wished for her son. The pigeon symbolizes peace and hope, offering a gentle reminder that those we cherish remain with us in spirit. As Elton sang, he made it clear that music has an extraordinary ability to transcend time and space, touching hearts in ways that conversation or even silence cannot. Elton himself appeared deeply moved as he performed, pouring his emotions into each note. The connection between artist and audience grew stronger. People exchanged knowing glances and wiped away tears, feeling that they were part of something much larger than just a concert. In this heartwarming exchange, Skyline Pigeon became not only a tribute to Barbara's son but also a powerful anthem for anyone grappling with grief. By choosing this song in such an intimate moment, Elton reminded everyone gathered that even in sorrow, beauty can emerge through music. Each note served as a reaffirmation of love and remembrance, stitching together the hearts of listeners in a tapestry of shared experience during an unforgettable evening. Elton John's gesture to dedicate Skyline Pigeon to Barbara's son was a powerful testament to his empathy and kindness as an artist. In that moment, he transcended the role of a performer. He became a source of comfort and understanding for someone in deep sorrow. By choosing to send a song to Barbara's son, Elton not only acknowledged her pain but also offered a way for everyone in the audience to reflect on their own experiences with loss. This act of compassion revealed the depth of Elton's character. He has long been known for his ability to connect with his fans, but this moment showed how music can serve as a bridge between hearts. The simple phrase, "Let's send him a song," embodied the spirit of togetherness and shared remembrance that filled the arena. It was as if he was inviting everyone to join in honoring Barbara's son, creating an atmosphere where grief could be openly expressed and acknowledged. As the notes of Skyline Pigeon floated through the air, it became clear that this song was more than just entertainment. It was a heartfelt tribute filled with love and hope. Elton's willingness to pause his performance for such a personal moment spoke volumes about his dedication to connecting with people on a human level. The audience, moved by both the song and Elton's gesture, felt united in their shared emotions. This sense of solidarity fostered an environment where healing could begin, allowing attendees to find solace not just in the music but also in each other's presence. It reminded them that even amid sadness, they were not alone. In this special exchange, Elton John demonstrated how artists have the power to impact lives profoundly, not only through their music but also through acts of kindness that resonate long after the final note has been played. The concert became more than just an event. It turned into a poignant gathering where love and empathy took center stage, leaving an indelible mark on all who were present. As Elton John began to play Skyline Pigeon, the live audience experienced a profound shift in energy. The familiar notes filled the arena, but this time they carried an added weight of emotion, echoing Barbara's heartfelt tribute. Attendees who had been singing joyfully just moments before now stood in hushed reverence, their eyes glistening with tears. The song's poignant lyrics resonated deeply with everyone present, reminding them of their own experiences with love and loss. As Elton's voice soared, the audience became collectively aware of the shared grief and compassion surrounding them. Tears flowed freely, and many clutched each other's hands as they listened, drawing strength from the unity blooming in that moment. After the first few verses, a wave of applause broke out, not just for Elton's performance, but for the emotional connection they were all experiencing. It was an acknowledgement that they were all in this together, a powerful reminder that no one had to bear their pain alone. The crowd swelled with appreciation, clapping and cheering as the music wrapped around them like a comforting embrace. This outpouring of support reflected the hearts of those gathered. It was as if they were all saying, "We see you, we hear you, and we understand." Friends and family members exchanged knowing glances, while some took a moment to wipe their cheeks dry. This intimate setting created a safe space for vulnerability, where emotions could flow freely without judgment. As the last notes of Skyline Pigeon lingered in the air, the applause grew louder, filling the arena with an overwhelming sense of camaraderie. The audience stood together, united not only by their love for Elton's music but also by the deeper threads of empathy that had woven them closer together throughout the night. In that unforgettable moment, it became clear that music had transformed a concert into a powerful gathering of hearts, where reminders of love and loss transcended personal experiences and forged connections among strangers. The tears and applause echoed long after the song had ended, leaving an indelible mark on everyone present. Personal stories like Barbara's play a crucial role in making concerts not just events, but meaningful experiences that leave lasting impressions on both fans and performers. When Barbara held up her note, the concert transformed from an ordinary performance into a shared moment of vulnerability and tenderness. Such narratives remind us that behind the bright lights and loud music are people with emotions and stories to tell. Concerts have always served as spaces for communal experience, where attendees gather to celebrate their love for music. However, when someone shares a personal story, especially one marked by sorrow, a deeper connection emerges. This is especially true in moments like Barbara's, where an individual's grief resonates with countless others who may have faced similar losses. It encourages everyone present to reflect on their own journeys, fostering empathy and understanding among strangers. For performers like Elton John, these interactions can be incredibly powerful. They allow artists to see the impact their music has on listeners' lives beyond entertainment. When they respond to heartfelt gestures, as Elton did with Barbara's tribute, it creates a unique bond that elevates the performance beyond what it would typically be. It becomes a shared journey of healing, hope, and remembrance, a collective experience that engages both artist and audience at a profound level. These moments often remain etched in memory long after the concert is over. Fans leave not just with melodies ringing in their ears but also with the reassurance that they are part of something larger than themselves. The stories shared during concerts create moments of connection that are deeply felt by all involved, reminding everyone that music has the extraordinary power to heal emotional wounds and unite people across different backgrounds and experiences. Ultimately, personal stories enrich the atmosphere of concerts, transforming them into memorable occasions filled with compassion and love for one another, turning simple performances into cherished memories that resonate within hearts for years to come. As the echoes of Skyline Pigeon faded and the concert came to a close, it became clear that this night in Houston was about much more than just music. It was a powerful reminder of how music can heal and connect people, serving as a bridge to honor those we've lost. Barbara Price's heartfelt tribute not only touched Elton John but also resonated with each person in the audience, creating a shared space for grief and remembrance. Music has an extraordinary ability to evoke emotions and bring people together in ways that words often cannot. In moments of sorrow, melodies can provide solace, offering a comforting embrace during times when individuals may feel alone in their pain. The concert highlighted how songs become vessels for our memories, allowing us to reflect on cherished moments spent with loved ones who have passed away. Elton's decision to perform Skyline Pigeon in honor of Barbara's son exemplified this profound truth. It was a moment that transcended traditional performance. It became a way to celebrate life, love, and shared experiences. The tears shed and applause given were symbolic of the unity present within the crowd, a collective acknowledgement of both loss and love. In this way, concerts become sacred spaces where personal stories are shared and connections are forged between strangers. They remind us that we are all on a journey marked by joy and heartache, reinforcing the idea that honoring those we've loved doesn't have to be a solitary act. Instead, it can be a communal experience celebrated through the power of music. Ultimately, nights like this serve as lasting reminders that while grief may linger, so does love. Music becomes a tool for healing, helping us to navigate our emotions and find comfort in knowing that we are part of something greater, an ongoing story of human connection that continues long after the final note is played. As everyone left the arena that night, they carried with them the warmth of shared compassion and the knowledge that music can truly heal wounds and commemorate lives beautifully lived. As we reflect on the powerful events of that night in Houston, it's essential to carry the spirit of compassion and connection into our own lives. Moments like Barbara Price's heartfelt tribute remind us that sharing our emotions can create lasting memories and foster understanding among those around us. Whether it's a word of kindness, a gesture of support, or simply taking the time to listen, these acts can have a profound impact on others. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to overlook the emotional connections we can forge with each other. Yet, just as music resonates with our hearts, so too can our shared experiences uplift those who are grieving or struggling. It encourages us to reach out and be vulnerable, knowing that by doing so, we invite others to do the same. This cycle of compassion creates a powerful ripple effect. One small act can lead to an outpouring of empathy and support. Consider how often you encounter opportunities for compassion in your daily life. Whether it's a friend who's going through a tough time or a stranger who seems downcast, taking a moment to acknowledge their feelings can make all the difference. Share your stories and listen to theirs. You may discover that you're not alone in your experiences. Let us remember that every small act of kindness contributes to a larger tapestry of human connection. The warmth felt during Elton John's concert is a testament to the power of shared emotion, an experience that lingers long after the music has stopped. By honoring those we've lost through remembrance and compassion, we not only celebrate their lives but also strengthen the bonds within our communities. So as you go about your days, I encourage you to embrace these moments of compassion. Make an effort to share your heart with others, whether through words or actions. In doing so, You will not only create lasting memories for yourself but also help weave together a network of love and support that can carry us all through life's challenges. Together, let's cultivate an environment where everyone feels seen, heard, and valued, a world where kindness prevails and connections thrive.